is what we have discussed. So again, we talk about the business model. No? So this is the business model, right? So in the video also, this is also discussed. No? So yeah, centered to this business model is the value proposition. No? So what kind of value do we provide for the company when we deliver products or services to our customers? So yeah, so in any way, so you mentioned, it was mentioned also in the video that we solve problems or we provide products or services based on the needs of the customers. Okay, so providing value, no? So that should be the key. Now, so I hope you can hear me clearly. Let me know if I will be out now because of the internet connection. But going back to the business model, so it's good to really study it properly, know how we will organize our company. All right. So we really need this so that we will identify all aspects of building the company. You know? Okay. So centered to this, if we have a very good value proposition, then we are actually satisfying customer needs. So we go back to the customer needs. All right. So it was distinguished earlier that problems can be different with needs, no? But those identified needs can actually have a bigger potential in terms of providing solutions to their needs. So if you have a very good value proposition, then there's a bigger chance of satisfying the customer needs. So again, it was mentioned earlier as well that value proposition is also similarly being defined here as a business or marketing statement that summarizes why a consumer buy a product or use a service. And this statement should convince a potential customer that one particular product or service will add more value or better solve a problem than other similar offerings. So in the space right now, you know, there are a lot of competitions, right? So there are other companies, there are several companies offering the same service. You know? So they're offering the same products or the same kind of services. And now if you're gonna start your own company and enter the same market, so you're gonna have to ask yourself, what kind of value are you offering? You know, what kind of value proposition that sets apart from your existing, from the existing companies that are offering the same products or services. Now, so what added value are you offering? So if it's the same, and then you came in late to the competition, then you're not actually adding value. No? So you have to make sure that when you enter, you have to define what is really the most important technical feature or function or the unique part of your products or services that separates you, from the competition. Right? So you want to ask yourself about that. No? So you have to kind of determine those things, the value proposition. All right. So it's futile, if you enter a competition and you don't offer a unique value proposition. Okay. So I hope that is clear. And it's also answered the question, why should I buy from you and not your competitor? So what are the again, we go back to the companies that kind of offer the same products or services now offering, like for example, Jollibee and McDonald's. So they're in that particular market, and then there is also Globe, and then that we're also Smart. Telecoms in the telecom industry, because you're LC, you're familiar with this. So in the telecom industry, there is now there is Globe, and there is also Smart, and very recently there is what you call Dito Telecommunity, the third telco, the very popular third telco. So so that's where I have investment, stock investment. So I shared that PowerPoint or video to you about stocks. So I invested in Dito. Now Dito is the third telco, and then they enter a very, very mature market already, Globe and Smart. So why would people buy SIM cards or take the business or kind of like enter into, or you want to buy the SIM card of Dito or take their services, no? So why should I? No? So what are the products or the unique special offering that Dito is actually offering? No? So do you have an answer for that? What is the value proposition that Dito is offering? Can you chat your answers? Okay, Dito Telecommunity. What do you think is the value proposition that Dito Telecommunity is offering? Okay, I have some answers here. Faster internet connection, activity. Okay, 25 gigabytes in 1 month. Okay, all right, stable internet. Okay, so cheaper than other telco. All right, so they're cheaper, no? So the word cheaper comes out. No? So faster also comes out. No? So you have these unique value propositions, cheaper and faster. So they're trying to take away some of the market share that is now being controlled by Globe and Smart. No? So Dito is trying to capture. So they said earlier this week, they said that they have already like around 500,000 subscribers, and now they are operating in Luzon, in Metro Manila. And I see some YouTube video that indeed there are like over 100 MB, MB internet connection. That's speed, that's the speed, and very low latency, because they are offering the 5G technology. So they're offering the market 5G technology that we're in. Globe and Smart are also transitioning right now. So when they deployed their telecommunications facilities, their towers, so they're already 5G, so 4G to 5G. So you expect faster internet connection, faster internet connectivity, and also they're offering cheaper options. And they're on a rollout. Remember that Dito is in partnership with China Telecoms, which is the third or second biggest telco in China. And they are actually positioned to really be competitive with Smart and Globe. So that's the value that they're trying to propose to the public, that you should buy to us because we're cheaper, we're faster. So that's the two. And it remains to be seen if they have better customer service as well, right? All right, that's clear. So this can be your unique value proposition. So further on the value proposition, so simple for person to understand, it's also unique. So these are messages you want to bring out, not to the public, and also measurable. And a value proposition is essentially the most critical aspect of your marketing copy. All right. So this is how you market. So when you launch your product, you say cheaper, faster. So this is the reason. These are the reasons that you guys want to buy from my product, because this is even better from the existing products in the market today. So if you're gonna tailor around that value proposition, so we have to make sure that the products that we're gonna launch, or the services we're gonna launch, should actually be better, because that's how we package it in our marketing. So it's actually better, because we don't want to frustrate the incoming customers. So for example, in this case of Dito, so they're the third, they're trying to position now that's the not only a third telco, but be the best telco we have in the country. So that's how they're gonna position themselves. And we need to, the company needs to like really provide a stamp on the reality that they are indeed faster and cheaper in that sense. So unique value proposition is also unique, or also called as the unique selling proposition. The factor or consideration presented by a seller is the reason that one product or service is different from and better than that of the competition. I think this is one I mentioned about. So in your case, as a startup, if you're gonna really launch a startup because you don't want to be employed for the rest of your life, so you need to really position your company, your startup, really very unique selling proposition. You have a product that is different, you know, from, or even better from those existing in the market today. Because there's no use, again, if you enter into a competition, you have the same product, the same type of services, then you're not offering different than what is being offered, then don't think about it. If you want to build like an e-commerce platform now, you gotta tell yourself this is a big challenge facing Lazada and Shopify if they're entering the country. And question like, can you beat them? No? Will you be able to beat them? So those are the things that you would ask yourselves. If not, then don't do it anymore. No, because you just waste time and money and resources. Better look for other areas, for needs, no, for other needs, to respond to the needs that there's no big player yet. So for example, food delivery right now, you have Grab and you have Food Panda. If you introduce your own food delivery, so what is your unique proposition compared to these two major gigantic food delivery service existing in the country? No? So those are the things that we need to consider. All right. Go. We go back to the ride hailing application, no, that we use in our mobile phones. So unfortunately, we don't have Uber yet, but they started it on in the US, and somebody copied it. We know for a fact that Grab, like similar other companies like Lyft, you know, so they tried to do the same thing. And these are the unique value proposition that Grab, no, offered. So imagine it is not yet existing before, no? So there's no Grab yet, and the normal way of getting taxi is you have to go out from the building and on the street, and then you kind of wave your hand, find taxi, you wait there for a long time until such time taxi will pass by in that particular area. Sometimes you have to walk far away, you know, if you're in Manila, you have to go out from a major street to find taxis. No? So that's the case before. And if you are in Metro Manila, when you land into the NAIA Terminal 312 airport before, so you have to go out from the airport and then wait there in the line, fall in line, and then sometimes it take you 30 minutes or an hour. And if it's a holiday rush, it's gonna take you 2 hours. So things like that. No, so there's so much time lost, no, in terms of getting a ride, no, to the place that you wanted to go. So these guys talk about this. No? So a mobile application, so the right timing. So I think you can remember that one of the very important things to introduce a startup as well is the consideration of timing. No? So people have their own mobile phones now. People have their respective. So we have a very good internet. If not good enough internet connection in our mobile phones. So somebody thought about using this. So imagine changing the way we get taxis. We get or book cars. So very, very effective. So actually I've used Uber in the US. So it's very handy. So you don't need cash, so you just have to have your credit card. So that's from the low cost to luxury or anytime, anywhere is where. So no need cash, no need. So everything are on the mobile app. So just stay in the room. I experienced this. I just have to stay in the room, and then when the Uber is in front of the hotel already, so that's the time you go down, and they can wait for around 5 minutes. So that's it. Okay. So that's how. Yeah. So you go to a place that pre-designed or predetermined, so hassle-free. So you don't have to haggle for the fare. In terms of also, like especially the case in Metro Manila. So they have really a very unique value proposition. That's why this startup really took off. And now this is a multi-billion-dollar company. Even Grab in Asia is really the number one ride-hailing company. Okay. So, okay, I've shown already. Food Panda's unique value proposition. Okay, so let's try to look into this. All right. Sorry. Why it's not working properly? Okay. So you have accessibility and convenience. No? So by the top of your, just like the Uber mobile application, so customization, so you can customize your order. No? So what kind of food you want? No? For example, if you order in Jollibee or McDonald's, you can choose a burger meal or just simply a burger without the fries and drinks. No? So you can customize that. No? So there's customization. So you want for your fries, if you want cheese or you want barbecue flavored for shake fries, for example. My kids love that. No? So you can customize your order. No? So that's the best thing about this platform as well. And cost reduction, because, well, sometimes they offer services for free, and then sometimes they kind of like there are discounts, and there are like if you're a monthly member of Food Panda, you get free delivery services and then discounts to food, so things like that. Okay, so they have a brand or status. Now, also for Mang Inasal, what are the unique value proposition of Mang Inasal? So, unahan tanong mo, unlimited rice and soup. All right, so only rice and soup. So when they introduced this to the market, so they said that the unique value that we can provide to our customers is providing them unlimited rice. Bahala na, no? So if you compare to Jollibee, McDonald's, in one additional rice, no, kanang 1 cup of rice that you would add, so it's very expensive. I think 20 pesos, 25 pesos. No, it will get even higher. No, so that's cost added to your meal. No, if you have Mang Inasal and offering unlimited rice and soup, then if you go to a place that there is Jollibee, McDonald's, Mang Inasal, then if you're a rice eater, no, so and then they have very big. So before they were acquired, nagcooking ng chicken sa Mang Inasal, no. So we would rather go to Mang Inasal, right, rather than Jollibee and McDonald's. So guys, what are other value proposition that you can think of Mang Inasal? What are other value proposition? You can answer in the chat again. There are how many of you here now? There are only 21. So can you type your answers here on the chat box? Other unique value proposition. I want you guys to participate in this discussion. What do you think? Other unique value proposition of Mang Inasal. Come on. I'll only know you're there, no, if you answer, if you join the chat. Come on, guys. What are the other other unique value proposition? Come on. Are you still there? Chicken oil, okay, chicken oil. So James and Jake, chicken oil, okay. Free chicken oil. So other comments, okay, let's take that down. No, chicken oil, okay. Other answers? So what are the other unique value that Mang Inasal is offering? So maybe we can provide that here. You know, so quality product, affordable in price, okay. That's from Hansel. Other answers? Bigger size of the chicken, okay. Fast service from Shaira, bigger size of the chicken, okay. Ronnie said fast service, but with a question mark. Ronnie is not sure yet. So you have faster service. Combo meals na barato. So combo meals na barato, okay. So I think you can all relate to that, no? So combo meals na barato, right? So are they cheaper than Chowking, Jollibee, or ano? Although we know already that Mang Inasal is owned by JFC, right? Consistent ang lasa, sir. Okay, that's good, right? So taste, no? So taste, we're going towards the taste. Then the service offering, which is you said that combo meals are cheaper. Okay, faster service, bigger in size. Pwede magkinamot, sir. Okay. Hey, pwede ba yung magkinamot sa, dili ba pwede magkinamot sa what? Sa Jollibee or McDonald's? So when I eat in Jollibee, I do kinamot. Okay, Ralph, that's from Ralph. No? So, si Chris Jasmine said, consistent ang lasa. Right? So, any other? Yeah, so okay, 1, 2, 3. How many are you here? So there are only like ang sauce. So Diana, what about the sauce? Is that same with the chicken oil that they're offering for free as well? Is that the same? Pareho lang ba siya? No, sir. So different pa siya. Okay, they're offering 8,000. So I think, yeah. So okay, so sauce. So more on the added kind of like the sauce, the free oil. No, so okay, let's see. No, so there's no wrong answer here. So that's how you appreciate. No, so that depends on us. No, as customers when we go to Mang Inasal. So diri ko sa Mang Inasal kay dagan libre chicken oil. No, lami mo kaon basta na dagan chicken oil. No, so that's for us, right? So that's the value we see, other than the unlimited rice and soup, right? Okay, so let us see here. So affordable on the stomach, not on the pocket. So somebody mentioned that in the chat that it's affordable. Okay, so the other one is you can also say that like you are at home, no? Parang Filipino ambience. So that's one. So it's nice to eat there because yeah, so it's like you're at home, you're a picnic or something like that. And so all right, so unique value proposition. These are some of the keywords that you can also remember, no, identify. So when you say, I have a new product that I would like to introduce to the market, this product is faster than its competition, it's easier to use, it's cheaper than those products available in the market, it's better in terms of, yeah, so these are things, no? So when you pitch, all right, so when you pitch, so pitch, no? So like you pitch that you have a product that is unique. Now, for the boys here, be, kaning mga boys na to, how many boys or men do we have here? Okay, ubay-ubay, no? So, kana bang mauyab? No, so, na naman siguro. No, so, let's try this. So, nanguyab naman siguro mo or na naman uyab. No, so, how do you, ano, yourselves, gentlemen, so how do you parang position or like propose to the ladies that you like, no? So what kind of statements that you say to the ladies, no, so that makuha nyo yung matamis na oo? Ha? Gentlemen, it's your time to shine. How did you like sell yourself? Did you do that? You can open your mic, no, if you want to discuss. Jake Martinez, sir, ikaw ang bahandi nga dugay ko nang gihandom. Nice one, Jake. Jake, can you open your mic? Are you okay to discuss this? Jake, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Jake. So, murag matamis nga pamulong. So, ikaw ang
Joke lang, sir.
Ha?
Joke lang.
Yeah, it's a joke. But then, if the ladies believe, the question is if the ladies believe. So, okay. So, when I analyze your statement, ikaw ang bahandi nga dugay ko nang gihatdom. So, meaning to say you're praising the lady. Tama ba?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, now the question is, now, okay. Mamingon sa nga, okay, Jake, kanindot sa imuhang kuan, sa imong mga pamulong. So, so karon mamingon sa nga, nganong subton tamang ka? So, unsa may naani mo? Kana sabi.
Wala ko, sir. Di ko matubag.
Ha? Di ka maingon nga sa tanang classmate nato ako ang pinakagwapo. pinaka-bright,
Muragana gid sir.
Maragana yan. Pinaka-bright, pinakabuutan. So wala na kay laing piliin pa.
Buutan lang.
Bita. No. So kay Lami ang engineering, Ronnie. Sir, Ronnie, so let's join in, Ronnie. Ronnie, I would like to hear from you. So private message mo din eh, no? So Jake and you are here. Okay, so when you sell yourself, so how did you sell yourself, Ronnie? To the ladies, nano ba kayo uyab, Ronnie? Hello? Jake? Okay, di na mo sumpay. Alright. Okay, so sorry, pasabot ni Ronnie ani, no? So unsa man are we still talking mang inasal, Ronnie? Kay Lami ang engineering. Are we still talking about mang inasal? Ha? Nawala ka. So nawala ka. Okay, na naman ka. Yeah, so what do you think about you guys as engineers? So why would a lady choose an engineering compared to, like, for example, those coming from agriculture, chemistry, or mathematics na course or profession? So what's unique about the engineering, Ronnie? Are you there?
Ambot lang sir, pugo kabalo.
Ha?
Kung unsa unique sa tuwa sir.
Wala ka kabalo, no? Know thyself. No, so kita mo may laan ng mga lalaki, ba? Okay, Eliel. Okay, what's unique about the engineering? Okay, basig asa pa mabot ato istorya ni, no? Anyway, that's how we offer ourselves. I mean, offer the products that we provide, no? So mga lamions. Narapod niya. Eliel, can you expound your answer? I'm still confused if you are still on the Mang Inasal discussion. Or so, Eliel, you can open your mic. Ha? Yung kadungog. Eliel?
No sir.
Sa pasabot ni mga ito yung mag-chat.
Ito sir, joke pa sir.
Joke rane, joke. So, di ka mo to nga admit nga, kuhan yun. No? Better mo nga kuhan. So, anyway, no? So, I mean, we need to position now, if you are able to sell yourself, because guys, remember that usually the directions we take is that after graduation, we take the board exam, and then after taking the board exam, you find job, you pass already the board exam, and then you put yourself in a situation that you now ready for looking for a job, because there are only two choices there. Either you start a company, startup, grind the startup, or be an employee. Now, so if you want to be an employee, so you apply for a company. Now the company HR, the human resource officer. So now tell me, Eliel, Jake, why will I hire you in this company? So what will make you better than other ECE graduates out there? So these are the kind of questions that you should be prepared, to answer when somebody will question you. So that in itself is your unique value proposition. So what do you have? Why would I hire you? So you claim, I am the class president of my class. I have very good leadership skills. So I manage well my constituents in the organization. So I am a cum laude graduate. So that's why I'm like kind of better than my classmates, I think. So these are some kind of value, because if there will be a job opening for an ECE and there are 10 of you or 100 of you applying for the position, and then the HRMO will base that hiring in terms of academic performances, attitude, so leadership skills, and then why would I hire you? So that's the question. So even you guys, there are 20 of you here, ECEs. So there are only one position. So you have to like sell yourself. How do you want to sell yourself? No? So that's the thing. All right. Do you get my point? I hope that that's clear. All right. I hope that's clear. No. So you have to be ready about this. And it's the same thing with the product, no, that you are offering. That's why if it's just the same thing, like when you propose a thesis proposal, pareho naman din siya. So why would I approve this thesis proposal? And you will go for a thesis proposal. What makes your proposal different from the existing thesis proposals? Now, so you better answer that properly. Otherwise, the panel may have difficulty accepting that. Now, imagine you'll be drafting chapters 1, 2, 3, and you are not able to articulate what is the unique value that you are trying to provide. And that's a problem if you're not going to offer. Okay? So I hope I've been able to really discuss this properly. You know? So because this is very important. In all businesses, this is, I think for me, is the most important part. And then you can design your product or services in a way, you know, to send a message across to your customers that you are better in the market. Okay. Okay. So how about the comparison of their unique value proposition? So we had a case study, no? I think we reviewed this before. The comparison about Lazada and Shopee. No? So what are their unique value proposition? So product price, you mentioned before, cheaper. Okay. You're the one who said this when we had a discussion about the comparison between the Lazada and Shopee. So delivery faster on Shopee, delivery price cheaper, platform easier to navigate. So these are some of the things that you mentioned. So if you look at these keywords here, cheaper, faster, cheaper, easier, so it's difficult, no, to beat this. So if you're a competitor of Shopee, if you're a Lazada now you have to think about how will I make my product cheaper? How am I gonna make my delivery service faster? How am I gonna make my delivery price cheaper? No, so platform easier to navigate. So remember that even a product, no, so I bought several shorts in Shopee. Na delivery cost is just 75 pesos. Now, how were they able to do that? No, in terms of the delivery fee, international, China, no. So how come Shopee is able to do this and Lazada not? All right. So you better find a way. Now, if you're entering a market that is now over played by Lazada and Shopee, so you have to find ways know how to better offer a unique selling proposition. How about the comparison of the unique value propositions, GrabFood versus Food Panda? So I think Manimax has a very detailed comparison, no, between the two. No, but yeah, so all right. So I have a lower internet connection. So how will you compare this? So you will only know if you tried GrabFood and Food Panda. So there are people who have tried it. So me, myself, I use GrabFood as well here in Butuan and Food Panda as well. So I know my biases. So yeah, so these are neck to neck in terms of the value that they are offering. Meaning to say, it's like very slim on comparison, very slim on differences, I mean. Okay. So how about the comparison of the unique value proposition between the two major airlines in the Philippines? And for a very long time, the Philippine Airlines is the most dominant carrier, no? So flagship carrier nato ni, the Philippine Airlines. And for a very long time, they were able to they're the leading airline company, no? So most of the passengers ride the Philippine Airlines. So what are their unique value propositions? I mean, how do you compare, no? So Philippine Airlines and Cebu Pacific. All right. So do you have an answer for this? So what are the main differences? And recently, before the pandemic, in 2019, 2018, Cebu Pacific actually overtook, no? Like the Philippine Airlines was overtaken by Cebu Pacific in terms of the number of passengers that they got, no? So how did Cebu Pacific position themselves? No? So they kind of like made the airline kind of a fun journey, no? So if every time you ride the Cebu Pacific, there are games, questions, and something like that. There are prizes on board. So they have like various products that they provide, no? So it's not for free, but there are available snacks on board that you can choose from, no? So yeah, so that's how Cebu Pacific package, and so it's fun to ride when you are Cebu Pacific. That's how they actually parang package themselves. But in the Philippine Airlines, they kind of stick to the tradition, no? So they offer free meals. I mean snacks, no? So free snacks, of course, because we have a very short flight. But if you go for a longer haul flight, now Manila to, for example, to Dubai, so they provide it for free. So unlike Cebu Pacific, you have to choose your food and then buy it. No? So ingon ana siya. No? So they have different business models. No? So the business models, these are the ways I meant that the Cebu Pacific earn money, when they sell products on board. No? So that's their business model. For Philippine Airlines, so it's packaged already. No? So one-time payment when you buy the ticket, and then you provide the products and services on board. Free coffee, free snacks, and then they have also a variety of meals now that they offer. You can choose from usually duha, tulo, type of food. That goes the same way true for major airlines like Emirates, Etihad, these international flights that you have, Qatar Airlines. So they provide you offerings different kind. But then Cebu Pacific, you have to pay for them. All right, so I think we've been through to a lot of comparison between Jollibee and McDonald's. No? So I think we can skip this one. All right. Now, pitching your product using the USP. So when we go for an elevator pitch, all right, so you might have to use this statement. No? So for example, we use an example here as Shopee. No? So meaning to say, for now, allow us to like use this Shopee company, no? So an example. So Shopee is a blank. So unsa na siya? What is it? No, Shopee. What is Shopee? No? That enables who? Who is your customer for Shopee? Then two, and then do what benefit? So what is the benefit? That Shopee is a blank that enables who to what? Then buy. What is the technology being used? No? So what is the technology? And then unlike existing solutions, Shopee is blank, 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 blank. All right. Can we do this exercise right now? Okay. So kind of workshop here. No? So I want each one of you to prepare. No? So this is an exercise. So I want to hear from you guys because I have not heard a lot of you know from the previous discussion. So to encourage also communication. No? So yeah, so I'll give you like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You can write down on your paper there beside you. So let's hear from. So I will randomize, no? Call. So I will randomize because nobody wants to volunteer. So for this, I want you guys to write it down. Then I will. So there are 23 of you. So siguro magkwanta kanang spin the wheel. Right? I'll give you 10 minutes. Is that okay? To try it out, no? For Shopee. So using this blank. Okay? So by 10:52, okay, 10:52, we're gonna go back with your answers, guys. Is that okay? Questions? Clarifications? None? Okay. Please start. In 10:50. Okay. 10:05 na lang. 10:05. I'll give you longer time. 10:05. I'll try to call somebody to provide your answer. Just an exercise, guys. Di mo matulog, so I know you're still there. Are you guys done? Okay na mo? Naman na mo? Are you guys done? Okay. So, can you share your answers? Sige, volunteer na lang. Oh, sige, ang inyo okay, si Ronnie nagimo sa giya. Sige, Ronnie, what do you think is your USP? Okay, so kung dili Shopee, so unsay na himo ninyo nga inyohang product. Okay. Yes, i-send niyo siya by email, no? I-send pwede po dire, Hansel, pwede po dire i-send ninyo daan na inyong nahimo. Okay. So that's okay. No? So I can immediately record it. All right. So okay, Ronnie, can you share your answer to this kind of USP pitch? Because you said I thought magimo meg-amo. Okay, so if nagimo mag inyo, it's okay. No, so what is that? So now, Ronnie, can you turn on your mic?
Okay ra sir, dili Shopee sir.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay sir, muna ako ang mo sir. Ang tawag sa ko ang product is dali raman siya sa auto pack lang. It is a continuous packer, sealer, and counter that enables small-scale business producer to pack, seal, and count their product with ease in a small scale. By the design of AutoPack to continuously automatically pack, seal, and count the product. Unlike existing solutions, AutoPack is a cheaper and is designed for small-scale business that doesn't have enough fund but growing in business. That's
All right.
sir.
Very good, Ronnie. Impressive. So please send that to me as well, no? So very good. You captured every line that I want you guys to really write down, no? So please send that to me. So Yeah, so thank you. So other participants, so we still have time, no? Yeah, all right. So thank you, Ronnie, no? All right. So who wants to volunteer? Want to share their answer? So pwede document, pwede okay, Christian said, sige, you can send a document. Yeah. So it's better kung Word document or any kung PowerPoint inyong gibutang. So it's okay also. So pretty Word document. All right. So other answers? Would you like to Hansel to like share your answer? Who else wants to share their answer? Okay. Sige. Sa email na lang, no? Para I can trace back the documents. So please email na lang all your answers, guys, if possible. No? So while listening to me, please email that. I know there are limited number of person here. So, okay. Who else would like to share? Volunteer. Okay. Anybody from you guys?
Hello. Morning, sir.
Yeah, Joseph. Good morning, Joseph. Yes, please, Joseph.
Madungog raw, sir.
Yes, yes. You're clear.
I-pitch ko tong sa may about Shopee, sir.
Okay, sige, sure.
Shopee is an online business platform that enables mass to engage in an e-commerce relationship by using the convenience of app. Unlike existing solutions, Shopee does safe business transactions and offers a lot of freebies and one of the fastest shipment in Southeast Asia.
All right, very good. That's it, Joseph. Thank you for your answer. All right, so please email that to me as well. No, so with the email address I given you. Thank you, no, for participating, Joseph. So yeah, so kind of practice you as well, not to kind of pitch your line. All right, so other volunteers, we still have time. Just want to make sure you guys can participate from this class. So part of the training is for the communication. Okay, thank you, Joseph and Ronnie, no, for sharing. So any other from the ladies? Anybody from the ladies who want to share the answer? So volunteer lang sa, volunteer, coming from you guys. All right, any volunteer? Okay, see, we have a volunteer, Lidel or Lidel. You can turn on your mic and correct me how to pronounce your name.
Good morning, sir. Lydell, sir.
Lidel. Yes, Lidel.
Shopee is an e-commerce platform that enables users, everyone regarding of age and gender, to browse, buy, or sell what they need and want, simply by using any gadgets available to them. Unlike existing solutions, Shopee does Express Pay, Shopee Wallet, and COD as the payment method to all their products, and Shopee is cheaper in terms of products price and shipping fee, and the delivery transaction is way faster than others. Thank you, sir.
All right, very good. Very good, Lidel, as well. No, so yeah, thank you for that. So you've captured the statement, no? Just like Joseph here, how Shopee positioned themselves. So there are no wrong answers here. It is, of course, that's how we perceive that the USP, of Shopee. All right. So thank you for participating. So any other, would like to open their mic, volunteer? Any other? Volunteer. So please email, no? Make sure to email that to me immediately this morning, your answers, so I can record them, keep tabs on them. All right, so murag napa ba? Kinsa mo mga isog, okay? Can I call somebody from the ladies again? Okay, wala na po nag-imo og kanang kuan. Ruleta ng kapalaran. Okay, Marie. Is Marie there? So my wife's name is Marie Antoinette. Marie, are you there? I would like to hear from you, Marie, if you're there. Or all right. So how about Diana? Diana Rose. Would you like to share your answer, Diana? Anybody who wants? Are you still there, guys? Sige. Are you still there, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, would you like to? Thank you for answering. So would you like to share your answer? Again, there's no wrong answer here. Yes,
Okay,
Hansel.
sir. Same lang gyapon to Shopee, sir, nga pitching.
Yep. Sige.
Okay, sir. Shopee is an online shopping platform that enables the customers, particularly the local and medium-sized enterprises, to have a convenient and seamless shopping, buying and selling experience with the utilization of a mobile application and a responsive website. Unlike existing solutions, Shopee offers cheaper and faster service. That's it,
Wow.
sir.
That's very good, Hansel. That's why I'm asking you guys to participate, because I know you guys knows the answer. No? So very impressive. So don't be shy, no, because I know you know the answers to this question. So there's no way that you cannot answer this question. I know. So that's why I just want to hear from you. So thank you for answering, Ansel. No, so you guys rock. Kumbaga, I mean, you're just, I think, too shy not to open your mic. So I know you're talented, so you've been there already. So yeah, so thank you. So I think you still have time. One more na lang kanang volunteer, if you can share. One last. All right. So if napa ba gusto mo habol to share, so please email immediately, no, your answer to me. So I know I have to take a screenshot because I'm always wondering why. Yeah, so there are only a few of you today. So all right. So please send me your email. Send me your answers to this question. So you guys have provided very good answers. So please email me the answers, and then I'll try to go over them. Right. So I think Archer is still in shock. Archer, would you like to share? All right. So go balik ta kay Eliel siguro. No, I know Eliel is also a outstanding student, same as the others here. Eliel, would you like to share your answer?
Hello, sir.
Good morning again.
Hello, sir. So,
Yeah.
Shopee lang, sir. So, Shopee is an online selling platform that enables online users to buy products by using the application or software. Unlike existing solution, Shopee is less hassle, cheaper, and user-friendly.
All right. Thank you, Eliel. So yeah, more, do you have something to add? Okay na? So I think you guys captured what needs to be stated. No? So thank you for that. So yeah, so I think going through those answers you've given me, I think you've done a great job now in terms of filling the blanks. All right, so we still have something to discuss now. I'll show you some of the answers about the model answers, but I think I have to make sure that you will be able to submit first. No? So so that I will not give out parang dili constrained, no? I'll not be constrained to like you will not be constrained no to what would be the model answer. But again, I think you captured what needs to be said now in terms of pitching your product. Now, the assignment for you guys is to finally pitch your product. I think Ronnie earlier mentioned about so pitching his own product. No? So by this time, so medyo advanced na Ronnie, no? So by this time, I want you guys to work on this. So the quiz we have today in the morning is different from the quiz for this particular assignment. No? So you can work as a group, no, your team, because I do think you're working as a team no, to enable your product. So I will leave this as an assignment, no, so to pitch. And then if we have time on Monday, we'll go over this as well. No? So please prepare for this. I will be collecting your pitch as well on Monday, okay? On Monday, all right? So on Monday. And then, okay. So as a practice lang, no? So as a practice, you can do this as well. No? So exercise 2 is similar to the elevator pitch. So you see that statement that you've said earlier, that's a very short pitch, but kind of cover everything that you like want to show no to the people about your product. You're trying to provide identify who your customer is. You're trying to really define what is your product. You know, guys, there are so many pitches around already in the world. Now that sometimes they get lost of what they really are pitching about. So they don't even know what they are really trying to sell. No, so we are now moving towards the pitching part. No, because we try to tell you about to teach you now the business model, and then what is your value proposition, and then we've gone over what is entrepreneurship. Do you have a specific intellectual property of your product? Yeah, so right now we are trying to go towards the pitching part about your proposed product, your idea, the proposed product. So the elevator pitch usually takes time 5 minutes, but this is a bit comprehensive. When you pitch for 5 minutes, you have like around 15 slides to provide to the audience that you can pitch. So we're going towards that path in terms of pitching. Okay, so you're saying who your customer is, what the customer will get in terms of the benefit, the value that you are offering to them. So what are their technology, so the technology that you provided, and then the USP, so things like that. Okay, so these are some of the exercises that you want to go through. So use the template in your handouts. Of course, this one is supposed to be the handouts. So you kind of draft your elevator pitch, and then so if we are on the actual class, this is what we're gonna do. So break into groups of 4, and then assign roles, timekeeper, pitcher, listener. So this is kind of like you practice yourself without reading the script. So imagine yourself, you're in front of the audience, and then you are on the stage, and then you deliver this kind of pitch in 5 minutes. Of course, this is very, very short, but then it kind of capture everything about the pitch. All right. So now what we gonna do is that this will can serve your assignment. Okay, so you can do this to your classmates. For example, I know I've assigned you to group yourself. So this will be a group assignment. No? So this will be your group assignment for Monday. Okay. So yeah, so you will have to make your own, like structure your own pitch. So okay. I think we need to stop there. It's almost 10:30. I have also a talk, no? So by 10:30, I have a webinar. I'm gonna provide a webinar. So I hope you guys have learned something different today. So I've recorded already, not so please be present on Monday, as we have very limited time already, in terms of the class schedules we have. So there is already a final exam that the college or the university schedule. So that's gonna be around the last week of June. All right. So thank you, everyone. So I would like to thank everybody who participated in the actual presentation. So I'll give you so I give you thanks, guys, for participating, for bravely giving your answers. So with that, thank you very much for attending the class this morning. So I'll see you on Monday. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.